What is up? Weekly update, April 24th, 2026. A day early. It is a day early. And that's because I'm going on a retreat. I'm going on a spiritual retreat this weekend. I leave today, later today. So I'm doing this on a Friday instead of the typical Saturday, just because I don't know if they're going to take our phones. The last retreat I went on, they did take our phones. So I was like, let me just err on the side of caution, err on the side of precaution, and do it today. So uh, honestly, a highlight of this week, hands down, is I did 10, not not five, not six, not eight, but 10 open mics this week. Um, I'm always kind of wondering, like, what's the appropriate number of mics that you should do, um like when you're starting out, if you want to get good. And there never seems to be a really clear number as to how many you should do. So the best guess that I can come up with is as many as you can. As many as you can, as consistently as you can. And most weeks I take a Sabbath. I observe the Sabbath for spiritual reasons, religious reasons, right? Um, so every week I take a day off just for myself. Just I don't do any comedy. I don't do any work. I sit back, I relax, I check out some spots. I'll go to a museum. I'll play some video games. I'll sit and I'll read all day. Just nothing work related, right? And so, um, because I'm going on this retreat this weekend, the retreat is today, tomorrow, and Sunday. And so I was like, well, I'm already going to be off this whole weekend. So that's kind of going to be my Sabbath right there. So that meant where normally I would work Friday through Monday, leaving Tuesday through Thursday, one of the days for my Sabbath. That meant Tuesday through Thursday was all open to work because I'm not working when I normally would be, which meant I could do a lot of open mics this week, like a lot. I did 10. Like I said, I did 10. I did three on Tuesday, three on Wednesday, and then three on Thursday, and then one on Sunday. So it was a lot. It was a lot. But there's not many times when I'll be able to do 10 open mics in a week. And this was one of those weeks. The last mic I did, which was last night, um, it was kind of trash. Honestly, it was terrible. Um, Long story short, I went up for two guys who could only stay for like a minute and a half because they were on their way outside to get in their Uber and leave for the night. I wasn't in the room. I ended up just like going around, walking around, and hanging out with other comics. Normally, I stay in the room the entire time until I actually go on stage and do my set. But I just didn't do it today because I was just like, I just want to talk to people. I really want to talk to people. I need to hang out. I need to socialize a little bit. And I did. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun just talking to like every comic that I could about anything that was being talked about, and it felt really nice because, um, uh, on the one hand, it's like, oh, I'm part of the community now. There's this weird phase, at least it was for me, where when I was like new to the scene, no one knew me. And I'm not a super gregarious, like just throw myself out there and just talk to everybody kind of deal. I take my time in meeting people. Um, but because it took so long for me to like really get to know everybody and really vibe with everyone, um, it's really been getting to the point these last few months where I'm really starting to just like hang out with people and talk and just chill and vibe over whatever, like over whatever. And that's been really cool. Um, so just did that for a majority of the night last night, and then went on, did my set the very end at like maybe like 1:15, 1:20 in the morning. Um, and did it for like 2 minutes, honestly, because then after the 2 minutes, everybody was gone. Like, I was talking to chairs, and there was one person in the very back, uh, who it's the sound guy. He does the mics and the lights and everything, but he's not really paying attention. He's always on his phone. So I was like, "All right, well, I'm just gonna peace out," you know? So then I just left the stage. He just ran the music, turned on the lights, and the mic was over. So, you know, I told the one joke for those 2 guys on their way out, which I think it still counts. Still counts as a set. I still told a joke. Um, but still, 10 sets, 10 instances of getting on stage in 1 week. I feel really good about it. A little tired. But oh well, whatever. It is what it is. Gonna hit the gym today and then just chill, relax because I'm going on the retreat, and that's basically gonna be my weekend, honestly. So I'm really looking forward to it. Chance to just reconnect with God, spend a lot of time in prayer, spend a lot of time doing whatever the whole retreat is about. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't know what it's about. I got some information on it, and I was told about it through some folks at church. And I was in a place last month where I'm just like, I just need to get closer to God. I just need to spend time with God. That's where I'm at right now. And so this, like I said, this whole month of April has been devoted to God. If you watch, like, I think the episode or two, an update or two ago, I mentioned that. So no, that's basically it. 10 open mics, dude. One on Sunday, three on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Man, it was a lot. And a lot of writing too. I did my first set that I did last night. The jokes worked. And I was like, "Ooh, I've got something with these jokes. Like these are like actual working jokes, and I'm happy with that. Hell yeah." So, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it at that. We're at 7 minutes, 30 seconds. So thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to like and subscribe as per usual. And God bless as always.